So, whoa, I wanted to elaborate a little bit on the tension of the universe that I was talking about in the other video I made about the tension of the universe. What exactly is that? What exactly am I talking about? Well, the universe is ever striving upwards, ever striving to more complexity. Right now, as far as we know, we are the most complex things in the universe. Our brains are the most complex things in the universe, and society is ever striving to more complexity. We're on the leading edge. In other words, the stuff happening right now in this moment, has never happened before. It's never been this complex. It's never been this advanced. It could not be the case. There could have been more advanced civilizations. Many people talk about that. We don't know for sure, but even then, the stuff that's happening right now has never happened before. So the universe is always striving to more complexity. It's that tension that drives it. It's because you can use that tension. You don't want to just go for the low-hanging fruit in life. The big hauls, the big achievements are high-hanging fruit. They're high up in the tree, and you want that tension to push you to do what you need to do. Really, what does that mean? Hard work? Well, kind of. Really, what it means is creativity, creative solutions. You don't want just to go for the low-hanging fruit in life. That's the easy stuff. That's the obvious stuff. If society's a bell curve, it's, in the middle of the bell curve, that's everyone doing the most obvious stuff, and so they're getting the same results, and they're getting it's low-hanging fruit. Everyone knows they can go to school and be a doctor or be a lawyer, whatever. That's the obvious stuff. If you want the high-hanging fruit, the big achievements, whatever realm that's in, money, material possessions, relationships, whatever, the rare finds, the stuff that's hard to get, the stuff that you can't fake in order to get. You really have to have a valid, exchange of value. That stuff takes creativity, and it's the tension that pushes you to come up with that creativity. That may sound really abstract, but just I like to think about evolutionary perspective a lot. Think about how it was, in ancient times, and you're in the woods and shivering and cold, and you're hungry, and there's all this uncomfort, surviving the elements. That's what pushes you. I got to figure out something. It's that tension that pushes the creativity to ever more and more advanced solutions that reap rewards. And so let's fast forward and just look at our society now. Let's look at our technology. It's that tension that's driven that. So that's why it's important to embrace the tension, cultivate it, learn how to be comfortable in it, learn how to abide in it, and let it serve as a motor to go for the high-hanging fruit, because you can get it too. It's just a matter of creativity. It's a matter of consistency and belief and desire. So that's kind of what I was talking about, and remembering that's how, in my opinion, that's one of the forces that generates the universe. Ever more complexity, ever more advancement, creative solutions. And we're always on the leading edge. There might be other civilizations out there in space that might be more advanced than us, but we're all existing in time at the same time, and it's never been this abundant. It's never been this complex or advanced So there's always solutions out there. We're on the leading edge. There's always stuff that's never been done before, that's never been said before, that's never been achieved before. So, that's what can keep you excited about being in this dimension, is the chance to participate in that instead of just coasting, grabbing the low-hanging fruit and trying to fool yourself that you're satisfied. It's better to cultivate a hunger and wait for the good stuff. It's like saving up your money. Don't buy the cheap stuff all the time. It's better to save up your money and practice a little restraint and get something really good. It's kind of that principle in everything. So that's what I was talking about. Experiment with that energy and see what happens. Get excited about bigger things that are more in line with what you're down with. That's a lot of what the astrology is saying right now with this energy in Scorpio. Mars is conjuncting Jupiter right about now. Uranus in Aries and all this Capricorn energy, North Node in Leo. It's really saying that it's time to next level. It's time to strive to something bigger, something more of a payoff for you individually. Something more in line with your true self, something that's going to be really satisfying, not empty satisfying, not transiently satisfying, something that's profoundly, because you know that you did it. You came up with creative solutions, you strived, you held off as long as you needed to and had belief through that and put in the work, and then it pays off. That's what life is about. That's what this physical dimension is about. Get excited about it. That's what we came here to do. Let's build beautiful stuff. Let's build stuff that's in harmony with everything around it, that's in sync with the life cycles of other organisms. We don't have to impose our creations, in an oppressive way on the ecology around us. We can design things that are in harmony with ecological cycles, with everything that's around us. Let's build beautiful stuff. Let's build amazing stuff. So I wish you a happy new year. It's going to be a great one, and I'll see you later. All right, bye.